Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete shooting tutorial, teach you exactly how to shoot on this game, how to score a lot more goals. I'm going to show you clips of all the different types of ways you can shoot, my advice on this game for how to shoot. But first, we're going to quickly go over the stats and play styles you'll want when it comes to shooting. So, there's a few things. 5-star weak foot is the key. Effectively, 5-star weak foot means your left and right foot will be just as good no matter what shot you hit. The only thing that then will be affected is if you can trivela. You can only trivela on your strong foot. Bear that in mind. If you have a 4-star weak foot, you shoot with like 85% stats. 3-star weak foot, 70%. 2-star, 55. So basically, anything under 4 is very bad. If you had 99 finishing but a 2-star weak foot, you'd shoot like you had 55. So you need a good weak foot. 5 stars, really good. Then obviously on attributes, we've got finishing, shot power, long shots. Finishing is anything inside the box. I think once it gets to about 20-25 yards, that's when finishing doesn't matter. Shot power is obviously how hard you can hit it. That's really important. Long shots is from just outside the box, and it matters more the further away you get. So those are the key stats. Volleys, obvious what it's for, but volleys are pretty random. It's not a stat. It's not a stat I would like. If a player had 1 volleys, I wouldn't even care. I don't really think about it. It's not a stat that I consider. But those are the key shooting stats. Let's now get into some gameplay clips and showing you some of the different techniques for scoring on this game. Generally speaking, when I get one-on-one with the keeper, there's a few techniques, and this is kind of part of shooting and scoring. You could lob the keeper. I will not even be showing chip shots in this video because they're so rare that I'd ever recommend them, and they're useless unless you have the chip shot playstyle. So I won't talk about them. So that is one technique. That's L1 and circle, or LB and B, I think is the shoot button on Xbox. Don't use them. One-on-ones, you've got 2 options really. You can either take it around the keeper with the ball roll, a trick, or just run past them and then just tap it into the empty net. But if you don't think you have time, then you've got 2 other options. You can either finesse it across the keeper, which if you're going to finesse it, you'd need to be able to turn on to a left-footed player and then finesse it. That's pretty much guaranteed, but obviously you don't have the time to do it. Or just do a normal shot across goal. Do you time these? I would say no. I only time shots if they're outside the box or it's a tight angle in the box that I think I won't score unless I time it. So timed finishing, I will show some examples of me doing it, but I don't recommend doing it on what I consider easy shots. In this position here, I clearly don't have the time to turn and finesse it. You can trivela it as well across goal. I could have turned and trivelaed it, but again, I don't have the time to do that. Trivela is an L2 shot. I just hit a normal shot across goal. That is just a normal circle shot. That is a very effective way of scoring. Just hit a normal circle shot. That is the way I hit a lot of my shots on this game. It doesn't have to be too fancy all the time. That is a really good technique. Right now, this is probably the most OP way of scoring on this game. Trivela shots. To do a trivela, you need to press L2 as you shoot. Do it with a player on their strong foot. You can't trivela with players on their weak foots. So here, I get with a sack. I've done the speed boost a few times. That's the L1 speed boost. Check out my short about it if you're not sure how to do it. He's worried that I'm going to try and go past him there and just hit it across goal. But instead, I turn and trivela it. You can ball roll to set this up as well. I do about 3.5 bars of power. I always try to green these and makes them a lot more consistent. And it just goes into the top corner. You can see that there. L2, you can honestly hit them from any angle for the most part. If I had a left foot, I would hit them from like that angle going down. With a right foot, they're pretty much anywhere from like here going across. It's OP. They're really good. I'm not going to show you clips of this because I don't want the video to be stupidly long. But inside the box as well, if you get into this type of position, you can just trivela with Revisac. If I had a left foot, you could trivela it there. Near post trivela shots in the box are OP as well. But outside the box, they're probably the most broken way of scoring. I hate it. I don't think it should be in the game, but you need to be using them. Just a very quick one, but the near post shots in the box are very good. I'm not going to spend ages going over this. It's pretty self-explanatory, but watch this clip here and watch the finish at the end of it. So we get it to Yamal. Great dribbler. Here, clearly I can't finesse it across the box. It could have been blocked this, but a near post shot there. Watch it one more time. Near post shots in the box are very hard for keepers to stop. They don't react very well to them. It's definitely an option that you should consider, and I don't see many people using. Probably my favourite way of scoring any goal on EAFC over the years is a long range shot. Finesses are amazing. One thing you need to remember though with these is if they do not have the play style, do not go for these. I've tried a lot of finesses and I green them pretty consistently. They're probably the easiest shot to consistently green because they're so similar, the animation every time. But I've tried them with players who don't even have the normal finesse playstyle, and it just never works. It might occasionally, but I would never risk going for them. I don't really like them even with players who don't have finesse plus, but if you have a player who has finesse plus, like in this game, Harry Kane, watch how it works. So here, he's obviously worried my opponent that I'm going to go there and get in on goal. I turn, set up the finesse, and it's nice and easy. Let's watch that again. I green it, and it just seems to be really consistent. Generally speaking, you can finesse anywhere from around this area. Obviously, you want a left footer there to go across. You want a right footer there to go across. The thing is, though, if you have someone like Harry Kane and you can combine shooting techniques, in this position, he doesn't have 5-star weak foot. He did last year. I don't know why they nerfed it. You could Trivela it from there with Harry Kane across goal. But in this position, you can finesse it. The angle for Trivela and finesses are near identical. The other thing as well is, especially with players with the finesse playstyle, in the box, there are a lot of really good angles to finesse it. Generally speaking, I use the normal shot mostly in the box, but if I get a good finesse angle in the box with a player with the finesse playstyle, it works really well. Adding this to your game though and having the finesse playstyle plus as a weapon is going to make it very easy to score nice long range shots. Practice the timing, it will make a big difference. At the end of this video now, I'm just going to show you loads of different gameplay clips I've got, and for these clips it's all goals, so it's going to show you some different techniques I've scored with, and it'll just show you again examples of positions that I've been scoring these shots with. So we'll just go through them and let's see. Is this a finesse? Probably is, yep. There you go. Another finesse. You can see me trying to line that angle up. I think this one's a Trivela coming up. Just to prove to you that these go in pretty consistently. So who is the one who ends up scoring this? Oh no, it weren't a Trivela, it was a finesse with Yamal. He has normal finesse, not very good shooting, so you can see it does go in. So watch this one. It's Harry Kane. Guess I'm going to line up a finesse. There you go. Nestles in the corner. I love long shots. They work very well on this game, especially with players with the right play styles. Harry Kane again. There you go. That was a Trivela, but it did a finesse because he's got the finesse plus. Yamal finesse in the box works really well. You can see there's multiple angles. There's not like on previous years it used to be there was only really one technique for shooting. That's not really how the game works anymore. There's multiple ways of doing things in my opinion. There again, another crazy finesse. That's Harry Kane's 4-star weak foot, by the way. I think this one I score a Trivela with Gavi, maybe. No, it's not Gavi. Who is it? Is it No? Okay, No. Very average shooting. Goes in. No, we don't want to show a corner. Those are pretty obvious. You can see here, lots of easy ways of scoring. I've not got a God squad. I've not got a player with crazy stats, really. Harry Kane, weak foot finesse. Harry Kane does have insane shooting, but even on his weak foot, these finesses are flying in. So we've got Yamal here. We're looking at here. Gavi. He has really average shooting and the Trivela's still flowing in. It's just stupid. I want to see some more clips of me actually shooting in the box. We got one. Yeah, there you go. It's just the shot across goal there. Pulisic, very good card. Shooting across the box works very well on this. Across the goal works very well on this game. Sometimes people will move the keeper. Is this another Trivela? Çalhanoğlu didn't even time that one. He has pretty good shooting, but didn't even time that and it still flew in. So you can see how consistent these are. Just easy, easy goals. I've played some people who all they do is try these. Normal power shots, like it's not power shot technically, but normal shots can fly in. I don't really ever try power shots. They're better this year than they were on previous years. I'm not very good at them, to be honest, and I just think they're a bit inconsistent, so I don't think they're worth really doing. Let's have a look here. Another Trivella. They just fly in. They're stupid. They shouldn't be this good. That was a wide angle as well. You shouldn't really have to worry about those, but you do. But you can see you can add these to your game, and they're going to make a huge difference. Let's have a look at this one. Long shot there with DeMarco. Hopefully by watching these you're getting just an example of different ways of scoring on this game. Lots of different techniques that are going to make a big difference for you. Good through ball there. One-on-one, just take it around the keeper. That's what I'd do in a one-on-one. I'm not going to show you more because the video's already gone on quite a bit. But hopefully you've learnt a lot. Hopefully you figured out how to shoot a bit better after watching this and score lots more goals. As always, I appreciate you guys. Keep it spicy. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.